Hello everybody, welcome back. I am EonShiKeno, and I'm going to cast a game here with Wyrd, a fellow YouTube commentator. How's it going?
What's going on, Eon? This is Wyrd here, and looking forward to this dual cast. This is going to be part of the Gigabyte Cup, Game 1 between Dimaga and Beastyqt.
Yep, Beastyqt, which has an awesome name. I love his name. I mean, there's very few other pro players where I can say their name is just pretty awesome.
Yeah, Beastyqt, he can wield it. He wields his name like a weapon. He wields it very dangerously.
Hopefully he can wield his Marines and Marauders this game. He's going to be up against Dimaga, and we have close air spawning positions on the Shattered Temple, and it looks like Dimaga's going to scout him out. Is Beastyqt going to send an SCV up there to scout? Doesn't look like it.
SCV's not rallied accordingly, but is Dimaga going to give a damn? No, it looks like he might reveal himself.
Dimaga doesn't even care. He's just going for it.
Utter confidence here from Dimaga.
He's going straight into that. He's like, he's got a command center.
Like, what's up, dude? You got a base here or something?
Dimaga doesn't even care. That should be his new mantra.
Very brave overlord. And
it looks like we're gonna see a gas coming from where's Beastyqt going? Is he scouting? What is he doing? Oh, that's what he's doing. A second proxy.
Oh.
Or not a proxy, but might fly that down to the low ground and then proxy it from there, but that's very tricky from Beastyqt.
So Dimaga might find this little bit of revealing working against him. Just revealing that Overlord will allow Beastyqt to, get this sort of proxy action going, and is he not going to expect this? He's dropping that 15 hatch. This could be very dangerous.
Well, Dimaga hasn't scouted a gas yet, so it's one of two things. He's either fast expanding or he's double barrier. He's going 2 barracks pressure, so I don't think it's going to completely surprise him, but it might do some damage here.
Yeah, 2 racks opening, definitely a super common opening in TVZ, and it's really evolved from the beta where it was almost all inish to the point where people are really good with bunker control and SCVs and just doing enough damage to the Zerg to the point where they feel safe enough to expand.
Beastyqt didn't go for the super fast 11-11 barracks. I think he went for something a little later, like a 12 or 12-13, 12-12 opening. Didn't actually catch the build supply mark of that second barracks.
And it looks like that SCV is going to get up there in the base. 2 drones chasing it away now. But we do have a Marine and 3 SCVs now in the center of the map moving up towards, and they're going to be right on the natural, and there goes the bunker.
Yep. And he doesn't have the bunker close enough. Actually, does he? Yeah, I think he's got that Marine walled in. Nice.
This is great positioning.
Hold position with the SCVs, and he's repairing with the other one. Oh, that is diabolical.
Oh, that is just absolutely devilish here from Beasty, and Dimaga's probably making assumptions. There we go. Now he's going to find out about that barracks here, and look how far these drones are away from the base. Really going out for blood here. And
they are very low on life. They've lost so much mining. This has been a victory so far for Beastyqt.
Yeah, now the bunker is loaded up. He can start doing a little bit of the leapfrog action, and anything that comes down this ramp will get pulverized. We're
going to see if Dimaga's going to throw down a spine crawler or not. He's got a lot of Zerglings coming out, but I don't know if he's going to be able to stop this second bunker.
It's really good positioning by Beasty. His Marines are going to be able to range. Oh, look at that surround there by Dimaga. This is going to get taken down. Oh, he's repairing though. It's so close.
And it looks
salvage time.
Yeah. Oh wow, he lets it finish, and he's just going to chase down these Marines. It looks like that other bunker is going to be taken out, and the Marines are going to get picked off. So it looks like Dimaga is going to hold this, but Beastyqt did a lot of damage. He's in the lead with supply. He's way ahead in Harvesters, 16 versus 7. That's got to hurt for Dimaga.
Yeah, Dimaga got really bold with his drones there, and it kind of cost him quite a bit. He was able to get the good surround on that bunker from the back with those drones being so far on the field, but look how many larvae he had to use for those lings. He's going to be significantly behind now, and with that Terran wall at the front, his lings are not going to be able to get in there and do any damage. He just needs to deny the expo as long as he can. Yeah,
he does scout the expansion with his Overlord on the far right side of Beastyqt's base, so he's where he's going to try for an expansion and not do like any 4 barracks follow-up attack, which is very useful. You open up 2 barracks, a lot of pressure, and then just transition into 4 barracks with a lot of pressure and just skip the expansion. But he's where there's an expansion on the way, so this is going to give him a lot of time just to straight drone, and I think that's what Dimaga is going to have to do to keep in this game.
Yeah, all these larva injects are definitely going to be used towards rebuilding that economy. It looks like he's getting the creep spread started very quickly there, quite far at the moment, holding the center with these lings, and it looks like we're going to see a bit of a forward movement from these Marines here.
Yeah, so right here at the 7-minute mark, it looks like Beastyqt is going to push out. I don't know if he's just going to maybe fake some pressure here or take the Zolnaga tower. But here comes Dimaga. He's going to chase down those Marines. He's going to try and micro back.
Engagement. Looks like Dimaga is going to be able to clean it up. Some great micro here from Beastyqt. But all the Lings are going to take down that last Marine, but Dimaga suffered pretty heavy losses there. And again, he's still not going to be able to break into the front here, so his army's just whittling away, and he really has no choice but to drone. He doesn't want to make any more Lings.
Yeah, that may have been a bad engagement for Dimaga. I mean, even though that fight went decently well for him, he's kind of vulnerable now to more Marine pressure. And we can see Beastyqt researching STEM. He's got 4 barracks. He's making a second tech lab. Might be making combat shields out of that, not quite sure. And oh wow, lifting up his orbital to get vision on that Overlord. I love that.
It's such an awesome thing.
I've never seen an orbital used like that.
Yeah, I usually see a barracks float up or something like that, but that is actually going to really, really hurt Dimaga. It will drop him down to the point where he is pretty much supply block.
Yeah, so actually there we have the combat shields being researched, and Beastyqt saying 14155515. AST.
Clearly secret awesome code.
They're definitely
this
speaking.
Is far beyond our level.
Yeah, they're speaking in another language. You know, like dogs hearing, you know, hypersonic sounds beyond us.
The pro gamer language.
Yeah, the pro gamer language. Wow, we got a third base being taken by Dimaga, about halfway finished on the far left side of the map. I really like that play, taking a risk when you're far behind, and it's Dimaga's situation. I think, you know, you kind of have to play that way.
Yeah, it looks like he does have 14 Lings popping out right now, and he has started that metabolic boost. Now here comes some scanning, dropping some creep tumors here. Dimaga's creep spread is phenomenal, but Beastyqt is going to come up here and make sure that it doesn't stay that way, and there's no way he can engage these Marines.
That scan saw like everything there. It just amazes me how big scans are.
Pretty much, if you center your screen on the scan, they pretty much see the entire screen.
They are extremely crazy. So I like that push there from Beastyqt, maybe forcing a couple extra Zerglings, but not like, you know, going too far with the pressure. I think if he would have continued that pressure, he would have backfired and lost a lot of units and not really accomplished much as far as killing Zerglings go.
Yeah, and now if we're looking at the supplies there, we are seeing that Beasty is ahead of the Zerg, which is not something you see often. He's got some very powerful units here. Stim is going to complete in just a mere moment. Concussive shells on the way as well, and these Marines are combat shield equipped, and this is going to be a very strong push against a slow Ling army of Dimaga.
Yep.
Speed is very close to being done as well.
Oh wow, he just started 20 Zerglings. That might be enough to deal with this massive army, but he has combat shields, like you said, and Stim and a couple Marauders. Creep is now being pushed all the way back in his base. He's going to need those 20 Zerglings. Baneling Nest is just a little bit too late. He would so drastically need that right now. Looks like he's going to go in for the surround. Stim going to go up. He's going to try and micro up the ramp, but he's getting surrounded from behind. Zerglings all over the place.
Pin. And it looks like that might just be the positioning that he needs, but Beastyqt's army is so strong. The Queen's really adding their DPS there, and it looks like he's going to get pinned back by these Queens. He's going to be just barely able to clean this up, and that was a really, really big win for Dimaga, getting that sort of engagement.
Yeah, Dimaga, just the positioning there, getting that surround on the ramp. Beastyqt, that probably went about as well as it could versus that many Zerglings in that position he was fighting in.
Yeah, he tried to get up the ramp there. Those Zerglings spawned at just the right time to stop that from happening. And just got cleaned up. Now, Beasty does not know about this third base in the 9 o'clock position here for Dimaga. And it looks like Dimaga did break down those rocks with the gold, and he's working on the rocks on the back there as well. A much safer base to expand to when you are feeling pressured. And more secret gamer language.
Somebody must be lagging.
Yeah, I can only assume at this point. And it looks like Beasty moving out with these small groups of infantry. Feeling very, very bold, and these are very powerful units with that combat shield and Stim.
I like Dimaga holding that center Zolnaga tower with the one Zergling. That was extremely critical in that at the beginning of that last fight, because he had that Zolnaga tower scouted, and he saw that big army pushing out. If Beastyqt would have pushed up with like 1 or 2 Marines, killed the Zergling, and then went with his full army, Dimaga might not have got those Zerglings out in time.
Yeah, and when you are a Zerg, so much of the battles depend on positioning, especially when you are this far behind after an early attack. So he was able to get his Lings out and get them in place. And now it looks like Beasty looking down to break some gold rocks of his own.
Yeah, gold rocks are going to go down, even starting some long-distance mining. Flying is third over there. We have some transition into some tanks, so Beastyqt going to stick with this Marine Marauder tank combination. Already having 2 factories out, and on Dimaga's side, we've got some Baneling speed just about finished, Mutalisks coming out, 18 Zerglings, and Dimaga's army is going to look pretty good here.
Yeah, it's looking like we're going into pretty standard ZvT. Dimaga is starting to get that supply lead. Harvester count is in his favor by 7 at the moment, 59 to 52. And with only one, how many turrets do we have? Just the one turret over here. Good positioning on Beastyqt's part, but just one turret in the main. And these mutas could do just unholy damage.
And how many actually Mutalisks is he making? So he's got 6 out right now. 7 total out. Actually, 7 are out right now.
7 total out. We got 16 Banelings about to finish as well. And this is just like the best army composition you can hope for versus the Marine tank. And he's just going to want to get that harassing started right away. Looks like an SCV is going to get popped there, and the Mutalisks are going to make their way into the main.
Yeah, and some more missile turrets being placed, but it looks like the Mutalisks are going to get there in time. Going to take one of those out and maybe just work on taking out this refinery. He's going to be able to...
out of range of that turret.
Yep. And it looks like he's going to take that out before the Marines can come up there and help. Or is he even going to deal with that? It looks like Beastyqt isn't even flinching.
Yeah,
he doesn't even care. He's like, what?
It's like,
go ahead and take
my refinery. I don't care.
Take my refinery.
Here.
Please.
Please.
And Beastyqt, oh, look at this. This is sneaky. Look at this. He's going around the Xel'Naga tower. Oh, I love this.
He had
completely
Dimaga
bypassing
can't see this
that.
movement at all.
But if he had an Overlord hanging out there above on that top of that cliff, that would have been huge, but he doesn't, unfortunately.
It's going to be such a good attack here from Beastyqt. He does know about that 9 o'clock base now. It looks like that's what he's going to go move in and assault. Not too many drones there, but losing that hatchery will still suck.
Looks like Dimaga's coming for a big hit. Bailing's up there in the front. Muta's coming from behind. Bailing's, oh no, taking out so many tanks, but the Marines are still left alive there. And now the Marines can clean up the Mutalisks, but Dimaga is going to fall back with those Mutalisks. And that engagement didn't go very well for Dimaga at all.
Oh, crashing all those Banelings into the tanks, really not the most effective use of their splash damage. And, of course, not getting the light bonus on those tanks. Now these Marines are just going to chew through that Queen, chew through that Overlord, and now this hatchery is going to go down in just a matter of seconds. But more Lings coming to surround that tank, and that gets picked off very quickly. And
Zergling's not getting a surround. He's trying to suicide. He does take out the hatchery. Baneling's going to come in there, and that's the end of that push for Beastyqt. But I think it was a very successful push for Beastyqt.
Yeah, he got rid of all those Banelings, did get rid of that third base for Dimaga, and his gold is just popping now. Oh, so he's gonna...
Dimaga suiciding straight into Beastyqt's army here. I don't know what he's doing this for. Oh my god, he lost so many forces. Mutalisks now showing up.
Oh, he's still going for it, losing so many Banelings. Did he even do any damage there? I think he took out a turret.
Was that an accident? What was that?
Everything was absolutely lost in just a matter of seconds. Beastyqt, that's just gonna be the game.
What was...
Oh, that had to have been a misclick, or, I mean, obviously very poor judgment.
That was,
wow.
Maybe he just felt, I don't know, did he, had no upgrades for Zerglings?
He must have just hoped after he took out that army there that there wasn't much left for Beasty, but he was proven quite wrong there.
Yeah, Beastyqt with those +1 attack upgrades on the Marines there, no upgrades yet for his tanks, but man, that was just, that's throwing the game away as much as it wasn't even like an organized attack. It wasn't like, all right, let me group my army and then go. And he kind of just like took his whole army and just like, moved into the expansion. It was like, here we go.
Yeah, it almost looked just like a move command with a forward rally behind it. Just everything was thrown under the bus there.
Yeah, Dimaga did have a pretty tough game. Beastyqt did get that huge lead at the beginning of the game there, so it might have just been frustrated from the get-go. I can't really blame him for that. Beastyqt did do a ton of damage with that first attack, but I thought Dimaga kind of got back in the game after he, barely held off that second attack with that stemmed Marine combat shield timing push.
Yeah, it looked like he might have had a chance there. He might have gotten just a bit frustrated after his third was taken out. Thought he needed to do something drastic, but unfortunately, having already taken another risk and having already taken a previous risk in this game with that early third, a second risk did not turn out very well.
Yes. So we've got Beastyqt taking this game against Dimaga for the Gigabyte Cup tournament. So thank you for casting with me, Wyrd. Where can everybody go check out some of your commentaries?
Oh, of course, yeah. And you guys, if you want to check out my channel, I am Wyrd. That's going to be youtube.com/WyrdCast, Wyrd being spelled W-Y-R-D. And if you like what you see, make sure to subscribe.
Yeah, head on over there, guys, and tell them Eon sent you. I always wanted to say that. So that's it. That's it for the rest of this game. See everybody later.